Today, we have a Whirlpool Cabrio washing machine. The complaint is that the unit will lock the lid and will not start whenever it tries to start. So, the first thing we did was put it in diagnostics. Now, to do so, we'll have to do a sequence of kind of like a key dance on your main toggle switch here. We'll go left, right, 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 left, right. You'll notice all the indicators will turn on. After this, we'll go one more time to the right where it says done, press start. Now it should pop up with some blinking codes, and on the side here, it will show a couple of different ones. So when we go over, we have the start with F5 E1, that's a lid lock error code. Next we have an F7 E1, followed by an F7 E7. These are both error codes for the unit having a basket speed sensor fault where the motor is unable to reach a targeted RPM. So the next thing we did, we'll turn it off here, is we went into drain and spin. Now when we went into drain and spin, the unit will lock and it'll try to start. And it makes a loud hum like that. Now after that, the lid will lock again, and it'll make a loud hum, and it'll error out, showing us that it's not able to fire up that motor. So we'll go underneath, test out some components, and we will change one out. Now that we are under the washing machine, to access these components, you'll have to remove this motor guard. It's held on by two 5/16 screws. Now once these are removed, best thing to do is to test out your capacitor, because the capacitor can cause it to not rotate properly. Simply unplug your wiring harness here and test between the 2 points in here. Now this is a 50 microfarad capacitor. We should read 50 plus or minus 10%, so it can go up to 55 or go down to 45. We have tested it. This actually tests out okay, so we will plug it back in. Now, if that tests okay and nothing's bound up, we'll try to replace the actuator. Your actuator is what's giving the basket speed sensor fault. So, to replace your actuator, you will use a number 2 Phillips. There are 2 green screws that are holding this on. Start by removing the first one. Followed by the second one that is inside this divot. Pull down and remove your actuator. Next, to remove the wiring harness, simply grab the connectors, pull, and remove. To replace your new actuator, we will plug in the actuator wiring harness. Next, feed this sensor inside the transmission provided hole here and set it up in place. We will reinstall the outside green screw. Reinstall the other inside green screw. We will reinstall our motor guard. This will complete your part replacement. Make sure you go through and you use the tech manual, which is located on the inside here, to run it through calibration and automatic test cycle, and this will complete your repair.